And we are back now on Bay Sunday. Our next guests are from A Home Within. It's a nonprofit that prides itself on being the only national organization providing a safe haven for foster children who may need a tender ear, a little bit of direction, or a mentor. A Home Within offering free therapy in a safe environment. The organization, founded right here in San Francisco and currently has over 500 active therapists dedicated to providing services to children in need nationwide. And with us today is Judge Ina J. Mott and the founder of the Home Within, Dr. Tony von Heinemann.
Hello.
Good to have you, ladies. Welcome to Bay Sunday.
Nice to see you.
Well, just right off the bat, you folks help foster kids. Can we just talk about the condition of the foster care program nationwide right now? Is because of the economics, is it pretty tough shape?
It's pretty tough shape. When parents and families are stressed, that makes it sometimes harder for them to care for their children, so there's more of a need for the foster care system. And as the states and local governments are cutting funding, then caseworkers have higher caseloads, there aren't enough resources, there aren't enough foster parents. And one of the things, unfortunately, that often falls by the wayside is mental health services for kids in foster care.
Well, what you folks do is mighty impressive. There are 50 chapters, 22 states, and it all started right here in San Francisco.
Right. That's right.
How come, and how long ago?
We started talking about doing it in 1994, and then we incorporated in 2001. So this is our 10th anniversary of doing it as a nonprofit organization.
And on it, you're a judge.
Yes.
So you've seen it from both sides, delinquency to maturation to moving on with their life and that sort of thing. Why did you get involved?
Well, I want to be supportive of this organization because when you sit as a judge in the dependency court, you know, you're removing these young people, children, from their homes, and you understand that they've been traumatized in their homes, either abused or neglected, but the removal is also a trauma for them. And then, you know, many times they have to change their foster home. Maybe their social worker changes. There's no one who is consistently in their life, and they don't have anyone to help them process what's happening to them.
And when you were on the bench, did you, and you see the same kid coming in time and time again.
Right.
You know about his or her background, and do you just kind of, it must kind of break your heart a little bit.
Well, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And then, you know, when you sit, I've sat in a dependency, delinquency, and the criminal courts, you'll see that a very high percentage of the kids in the delinquency system are foster kids. They've been in the foster system. And the same when you read the probation reports in the criminal courts, when you're looking to either put someone on probation or send them to state prison. So if you can put your resources in the beginning, if you can give them consistent therapy, a way to process what's happening to them, you're not only saving money, but you're saving lives. Right. You know, you're really providing these young people with a way to have a stable,
it's the old ounce of prevention thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's found a cure.
Exactly.
Well, tell us about A Home Within. What exactly do you guys do?
What we do is we bring this resources in the private sector to help in the public sector. So what we do is have therapists who are in private practice, each of whom agrees to see one current or former foster child in pro bono therapy for as long as it takes. What we're trying to do is provide that stability, the lasting relationship. What kids in foster care lose, that's most important, is they lose relationships and stable relationships.
Sure.
So the therapist can help them with the processing of what's happened to them so that they can have more other healthy, stable relationships.
And talk about the maturation, seeing these kids grow through the programs, both early and later after you may have seen them in the courts. It's got to do your heart a world of good, I guess, huh?
It does. When they calm down, they're not so anxious, they can begin to think and have a good time and have fun with their peers, take advantage of the adults who are around them, what they have to offer, and really come into their own and begin to do better in school and just have the best of what life has to offer.
So the less they see you, that's a good thing, right?
Exactly. That's a good thing.
Exactly.
Or at least on a professional basis, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, do you mentor the kids too? Do you talk to them a little bit?
No, I don't. I usually don't see the kids. I do work with another program with the Principal Center Collaborative, which is a school in San Francisco. We have a nonprofit, YTEC, Youth Treatment and Education Center, that provides counseling to these kids. Most of these kids have been in foster care.
Okay. Well, hey, we wish you all the best. Thanks for being in.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Thanks, ladies. If you'd like to get involved with A Home Within, you can visit their website at ahomewithin.org. All one word, by the way. Stay tuned for more Bay Sunday when we come back. Stay right there.